From the depths of the jungle to the vast savannas, predators roam the wild, feared by many. Yet, despite their power and hunting skills, humans are rarely their prey. Have you ever wondered why? Today, we'll explore the fascinating reasons why predators usually avoid humans. Predators are guided by instinct and evolution. Over millions of years, humans evolved as clever, adaptable beings. Early humans learned to use tools, fire, and coordinated strategies to protect themselves. Imagine our ancestors gathered around a crackling fire, their sharp stone tools at the ready. To a lurking predator, this wasn't an easy meal. It was a formidable group of intelligent beings. Predators quickly learned that attacking humans was incredibly risky. Our intelligence and ability to work together made us dangerous opponents, not just another animal on the menu. Survival instincts are hardwired into every predator, and these instincts teach them to hunt prey that offers the highest energy reward with the least amount of risk. An antelope might be a quick, satisfying meal. A human, on the other hand, could mean a fight for survival, one that the predator might not win. Our evolution as tool users and social creatures effectively took us off the typical predator's dinner plate. We became a high-risk, low-reward target, and in the brutal calculus of the wild, that's a calculation that most predators are smart enough to avoid. Unlike deer or rabbits, humans are not small, weak, or defenseless. Think about it from a predator's perspective. They are constantly weighing risk versus reward. An adult human stands tall, often much taller than the predator's usual prey. Our bipedal stance is unusual and intimidating in the animal kingdom. A human can fight back with surprising strengths, use weapons, or even call for help from other humans. This makes us an unpredictable and dangerous target. In the wild, predators have a very specific search image for their prey. A lion looks for the sick or young wildebeest. A wolf pack targets an isolated elk. They are looking for a guaranteed win. Humans simply don't fit that profile. We are not an easy catch, and a failed hunt can be costly. An injury sustained while trying to take down a human could mean the predator can no longer hunt effectively, leading to starvation. So, when a predator sizes up a potential meal, a human just presents too many unknowns and too much potential for a fight. They'll almost always choose the easier, more predictable prey that is less likely to injure them in the process. Animals rely heavily on their sense of smell and their ability to read behavior to assess danger. To a predator, humans are just plain weird. We emit unfamiliar scents, often masked by things like soap, deodorant, or the smoky smell of a campfire. These are not the natural earthy scents they are used to. Our clothing also disguises our shape and can confuse them. Then there's our behavior. We walk upright on two legs, which is very unusual for a mammal. We make sudden, loud noises, and our movements can be erratic. When we feel threatened, we don't always run in a straight line like prey. We might shout, wave our arms, or even run towards the danger to scare it off. All of this signals a potential threat, not an easy meal. Predators prefer prey they can understand and predict. They learn the patterns of deer herds or the habits of rabbits. Humans are a wild card. Our strange smells and unpredictable actions make us a less attractive and more confusing target. To a cautious predator, something that is this strange is better left alone. Most predators are actually quite cautious by nature. Their entire survival depends on staying healthy and avoiding injuries. A broken tooth or a deep gash from a fight can be a death sentence. It could prevent them from hunting, making them vulnerable to starvation or even attack from other predators. Humans, with our intelligence, tools, and defensive instincts, present a much higher risk of injury than most other animals. For this very reason, predators often go out of their way to avoid human settlements. They learn to recognize the signs of human activity, our sounds, our smells, our structures, and they steer clear. Many will even alter their hunting grounds or change their hunting times to be active when humans are not. You might see leopards moving quietly past villages at night, or bears retreating from hikers on a trail. This isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of intelligence. They are making a calculated decision to avoid conflict because, for them, a confrontation with a human is a risk that simply isn't worth taking. Their instinct for self-preservation is stronger than any potential reward of hunting such a dangerous animal. While attacks on humans are incredibly rare, they do happen. So, what causes a predator to break its own rules and target a person? These rare cases almost always involve specific, unusual circumstances. A predator might attack if it feels provoked or cornered with no escape route. This is a defensive reaction, not a predatory one. A mother bear protecting her cubs is a classic example. Surprise is another factor. A jogger who silently rounds a corner and startles a mountain lion might trigger an attack. But perhaps the most common reason for predatory attacks is desperation. In areas where a predator's natural prey has become scarce due to habitat loss or other environmental pressures. A hungry animal might take a risk it normally wouldn't. A tiger in India whose deer population has vanished, or a shark in an overfished area might see a human as a last resort for a meal. Old or injured predators, unable to catch their usual fast-moving prey, might also turn to slower targets like humans. Understanding these rare circumstances is crucial for helping us coexist safely with wildlife and prevent these tragic encounters. Human awareness and conservation efforts play a huge role in keeping both people and predators safe. It's a two-way street. By educating people on wildlife behavior, we empower them to make smarter decisions in the wild. Simple things like knowing not to feed wild animals, making noise while hiking in bear country, or keeping a safe distance can dramatically reduce the risk of a negative encounter. On the other side, conservation efforts that create protected zones and ensure predators have enough space and natural prey are just as important. When a predator's habitat is healthy and their food sources are stable, they have no reason to venture into human areas or view us as a potential meal. Interestingly, many predators are learning to coexist with us. We see this in suburban areas where coyotes and foxes have adapted to living alongside humans, mostly hunting rodents and keeping their distance. By managing our impact on the environment and respecting the boundaries of wild animals, we're not just protecting them, we're protecting ourselves. So, predators rarely attack humans because of a powerful mix of instinct, intelligence, and a deep-seated risk assessment that has been shaped over millennia. Our species has survived and thrived not only because we are resourceful and clever, but also because the wild kingdom largely recognizes us as more trouble than we're worth. From their perspective, we're the weird, unpredictable, and surprisingly dangerous animal that's best avoided. By understanding and respecting wildlife, we can continue to coexist peacefully with even the fiercest creatures on Earth, ensuring a future for both them and us. But next time you marvel at the power of a lion or the stealth of a wolf, remember their strength is tempered by wisdom and humans are a predator's exception. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the wild, be sure to subscribe for more insights into the animal kingdom.